Well, it's Monday, folks. It is I, Big D, coming to you live and in person. I'm going to first make a comment on a video I did. Someone made a comment that the video I did on how to get into courier driving was pointless because all I told people to do was ask other people. Well, if you'd have watched it, you might have learned something, but apparently this viewer didn't. And what I said was to basically stop, ask drivers working for the company you're considering working for, and see how they liked it. Don't listen to the courier company. They're going to go in there and tell you, oh, I mean, everything's great. We're just busier and pay one-arm paper hangers, and my God, you're going to make gazillions of dollars, and oh, yeah, really. And then you go out there and you talk to the drivers, and it's like, oh man, we've been slow. It's just been sad. It's terrible. I don't know what happened. We lost a contract. Yeah. That's why I want you to talk to the people working there, the drivers. Hear what they have to say, and don't ask one, because you're always going to have that one who hates everything, and Mr. Negativity, as I call him, or Mrs. Negativity. Ask a few of them before you decide who you sign on to. And people are like, why is that important? Well, you're going to sign a contract. You're a 1099. You're a contract worker. They're going to give you a piece of paper or a pack of papers, and you're going to sign. I would advise you to read it. Keyword, read it. And the reason being is that you may find that in there buried is a non-compete. What's non-compete? Well, it says that you can't work as a courier in that area for a year and a half. And your name ran on it, didn't even read it. So basically speaking, if you don't work for them, you don't work for anybody. And I've seen that in a couple places. Actually, I saw that one time when I was looking at a company. And I handed it back to him and said, I'm not going to sign this. This is stupid. Well, if you don't sign it, you won't work for us. I got him walked out. I guess I didn't work for them. Look, folks, there's all kinds of pitfalls out here because the industry is gotten very competitive. And that's key, because what I mean by competitive is this. Everybody and their uncle wants to be a courier driver. Easy money. It can be, if you're smart, which is why I'm doing these videos. I actually saw a video the other day. It was fascinating. And the person sells t-shirts, hats, sweatpants, books on Amazon. How to be a courier. Yep, 30-something thousand subscribers. Telling you how to make $750 a day as a courier. I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. It was just that funny. Yes, and he, as proof, he had someone with a piece of paper written out. I went here and took 2 boxes and got $100 a box. Yeah, right. Bullshit. Did I say that? Yes, I did. That's not how this business works. I'll give you an example. I'm probably going to pick up 2 boxes here today, where I'm at. I'm not going to get paid $144 a box. It just doesn't work that way. Reality really sucks. So, that being said, can you make $750 a day as a courier? It's possible. I know a guy who made $150,000 a year. He worked 20 hours a day, 7 days a week, but he did it. So, is it possible? Yes, to make that in one day. Is it going to be consistent? Oh, hell no. I mean, if the stars line up, the moon's in the seventh sky or whatever it is, Jupiter lines with Mars and peace and tranquility, the dawning age of Aquarius, yeah, you could probably do it. The next day, probably be down to $100, but what the heck, right? Don't listen to all the hype. How about just reality? You can make 6 figures doing this. I have been. I talk about the Chevy van I drive. Well, I'll tell you what I did in a minute, but I'm going to show you something. I'm driving my Ford. Yes. I'm in a Ford. It's got a sunroof, too. This isn't my main vehicle either, you see. This is my backup. Backup? Yes, I have 2 vehicles for this work. Because they had those stupid custom rims on that stupid Chevy Express when I bought it. And I went to take them off this weekend and got a lug nut. I got the socket stuck on one of the lug nuts, so I couldn't get the wheel off. And I'm going to send it over to the garage and have them take a torch to it and heat it up and pop it off. And while it's there, I'm going to go ahead and let them put the rear brakes on. I got all the parts. I was going to do it, but yeah. And I told them when they have it in there to basically take all those little fancy nuts off because it's got a cover plate and put regular lug nuts on it. I hate those damn rims. But the key point is I have a 2015 Ford Escape, a 2015 Chevy City Expresses, my work vehicles. My main drive is a brand new Ram 1500 quad cab truck. V8 Hemi and all that. Yeah, it's a nice truck. I love it. It's to tow the new camper. People are like, what? Oh, yeah, tow the new camper. Now, how much do I owe on these vehicles? Nothing. I paid cash for them. Wife has a 2020 Subaru. Paid cash. The camper, paid cash. Everything's paid for. Now, can you do that? Yes, you can. It's not hard to figure out how to make money out here. But you're going to have to remember one thing. I make zero, nada, one dime. Let me get this thing lined up. Yeah, excuse me there. I make absolutely nothing. Zero. I'm not selling you t-shirts. Maybe I should. I don't know. Big D t-shirts make, hats. Big D hats. Could be a thing in the future. I don't know. I don't sell books. I don't have time to write them. I'm making money. I'm sorry. I ain't got time for it. I don't know. Be cautious of the people who get out there and tell you how to make money while charging you to do it. Where are they making their money at? If I'm making all my money as a courier, why would I waste my time selling t-shirts? What? Here's the thing. And I did this on a video, and you can go back and look at it. It's in my Expediting video series, Expediting with Big D. And it talks about the mega carriers, Panther and Bolt. And I actually said in there, for all you guys who want to get an Expediting and want to sign on with an owner and get out there and, get in there and get in one of their vans, watching the clock to make sure I'm not late, when you pull into their orientation and there's 40 empty vans sitting out in front, what happened to those 40? You're making all this money. Why'd they leave? Why you got so many vans sitting empty? That's a key indication there's a problem. That's why I stated in that video, talk to the people who are actually working there. The drivers. Not the people on the inside, the drivers. Get the skivvy of what's really going on around there. If they're busy and they're making money and they're all mostly happy, good job. Go there. If you're hearing, oh God, we're slow as crap, and you're seeing it, don't sign on there. And that's why I stated to talk to them. Take it for what it's worth. Do it if you want. Don't do it. It doesn't affect me. I'm still making money. It doesn't affect me. I'm trying to help you be successful. And I'm getting zero for it. Keyword, zero. So when you're out here and you think, how do I make money? Well, one thing is you got to be prepared. So when that vehicle went down, I had this one sitting off to the side. Why is it sitting there? Well, the wife has a 2020 Subaru Outback. She drives back and forth and everything. We will basically have a backup vehicle. That's why. And that way we can keep mileage off of it. And she drives this Ford Escape generally, and I drive the van. Today she's going to drive her Subaru. I'll drive this. Never hurts to have backups. Also, I'm going to get into the series starting. The next one is the keys, traits of successful courier drivers. You're going to be shocked what they really are. And I will probably leave it at that because I got to get to work and make some money today. But that being said, keep your chin up. You can make money too. Like I said, this is a puzzle. Making money as a career is like a puzzle. Just get yourself a pie puzzle, throw it on the floor, and the more pieces of the puzzle the pie gets together, it's like making money. The more pieces that go in, the more money you make. That being said, I'll be talking to you. Don't miss out on the good series on the successful traits of expediting, or same thing in expediting, but in courier driving. Till later, Big D saying, have a great week.